Hey everyone, it's Angela here, and I hope you're having a wonderful day again. I wanted to bring you another video, my weekly video, or videos. It depends on the content that I want to share. But today I want to focus on the comments of my friend here, Miss Jessica Jackson. There's Mr. Blakemore there, and there are other people from Chicago Red that are present at every city council meeting, any committee meetings and all that, making their voice heard. Now, thank you. Shout out to Black Conservative 24, who I just found today, and yes, I did subscribe. I think I'll turn on those notifications, and of course I hit the like button. But you can see this is a real movement in Chicago. Look at the views on just this video. 1 day ago. This is only a day old. 2,000 comments and almost 10,000 likes. This is real, okay? People need to know this because it's what's happening, and yes, the people are fed up. So we're about to listen. I'm going to stop talking, but I had to set it up for you, okay? Thanks. Let's go.
Thank you very much for your comment.
All right. Okay. Anyway, how you doing, Mayor Brandon Johnson? You all right? Okay, good. So I don't know why you pay people to come here to act like you own for the city and for the citizens, because you're not. You're running the city to the ground. We've asked you over and over again to stop with the spending. We've told your cronies to stop with the spending. They won't stop you. They're letting you run ragged in here. They're letting you run the city through the ground. They won't stop you. So because of that, you've given us no choice. We got to go to the federal level. We got to go to Donald J. Trump. Because he's made it clear what he's going to do. See, I got to have some help. I got to have some help. I can't let you and Cook County and the city take what my mother worked for and left for her children. Just because you feel like it? Just because the Democratic Party think they are that? Like they untouchables? This is America. You bringing these people over here that's from socialist countries and all this and that, and y'all think y'all gonna run that here. Black America said, no, you not. The true white Americans are saying, no, you not.
Yep.
The true Latino, the true Asians are saying, no, you not.
Yep.
I'm telling you, Brandon Johnson, from my heart to yours. Trump 2024. No more blue, no matter who. Donald J. Trump. Trump 2024. He gonna stop the bleeding. He gonna deal with this sanctuary city, and he gonna help us get you out, and he gonna get you anybody out who roll with you, who think they gonna tear up Chicago. Y'all getting out too. This is our city. You can sit there, think like you acting like you ain't paying attention, acting like it don't apply to you. Oh, yes, it does. You ain't untouchable either, Silverstein. We coming for anybody who ain't about Chicago. You got that? Trump 2024, big baby.
Now, please listen to this.
Oh.
Sean and Dina, good afternoon. Today, major changes to Chicago's effort to help migrants and the city's homeless population. In a shift, new arrivals will no longer be guaranteed a shelter bed as the Johnson administration combines Chicago's shelter system. What a difference a year makes. Last fall, busloads of migrants from the southern border, ordered here by Texas Governor Greg Abbott, were arriving almost every day. Today, the message from Mayor Brandon Johnson: there will be limited resources for migrants arriving. The city of Chicago is eliminating 30-day shelter extensions for most shelter residents, changing hours of the landing zone, closing the State of Illinois Intake Center, and now saying that only migrants who've been in the country less than a month will be eligible for a shelter spot. No doubt these changes will help Chicago address a nearly $1 billion budget shortfall, but the numbers show thousands of migrants still need help. As of today, there are 4,996 residents in 13 shelters, 21 people awaiting placement. Since August 2022, the number of new arrivals in Chicago stands at 50,022. Here now is Mayor Johnson discussing the changes.
We inherited a humanitarian crisis.
with scores of buses with newly arrivals sent from the southern border without notice, care, or any coordination.
All right, I'm going to stop there right now because of the fact that the guy from the news said that Greg Abbott from Texas shipped all them people there. The truth is that when the people landed in Texas, all the people who showed up in Texas at the border, they had pieces of paper with them telling them where they were going. And what Greg Abbott did was made sure he provided their transportation to the location that they wanted to go to. Because the people, they had all of that stuff. It was already done from before they even got to this country. So when it says, I need to go to Chicago, I need to go to Minnesota, I need to go to Arizona, I need to go, whatever state, they were given transportation. It is not that this guy said, he warned them. He said that if they're asking to go to a place, we will send them to your city. Because if you go back and look, you will see that they have been on the TV. We are a sanctuary city. You are welcome here. And they thought that the problem was going to stay in Texas, but it is too much for Texas to deal with, so they had to share the burden. So you got all these cities like Chicago talking about, oh, we welcome you here, sanctuary citizen, blah, blah, blah. Okay, fine. You say what you say, but now the rubber hit the road and man, people are furious. So, but I want to go right back to what Miss Jessica Jackson was talking about. Let me get back to there. When she was talking about bringing people from socialist countries here, I believe that they want to do that here. A lot of these people, and I'm not saying that they're horrible people, all I have to say is that a lot of them are undereducated. They do not know that the government system that they're trying to turn Chicago into is the same exact system that they were running from. Okay? People from Venezuela, the reason why there's so many is because their President Maduro over there, he seized the presidency, and yeah, they may have elections, but they're like in name only or whatever. But yeah, so their money's worth nothing there, and they're giving rations and all that communist stuff, and so they decide, I'm getting out of here, and they head north to the United States, and that's why we have a lot of them there. And then Maduro said, guess what? I'm gonna empty my jails. I'm gonna empty any kind of mental health services that we had. I'm gonna take that money and I'm gonna send all them people north, just like Cuba did. And yeah, Miss Jessica Jackson was the one who reminded me of that. But exactly what she was saying is 100% true. I have been sounding the alarm on that, and because it was only me at the time, I was shot out of my neighborhood and everything. I was getting mail, I was getting harassed, and exposing that for them is not a good thing. So, but there's so much I'd like to say, but I don't have the gift of gab like some people do. That's why I like to highlight what they say, because I lack the ability. But that's stuff I've been trying to say for a long time, and I'm not saying that I'm being validated or anything, because I haven't shown you my receipts yet. If I find them, I'll share them. But otherwise, I think they're doing great. Chicago Red is waking everyone up. So support them as much as you can. Also, I'm going to point out right here, this bag by Mr. Blakemore's side there. He is one of the leading people fighting against the Chicago machine. And yes, people are listening to him. You're going to see the bag again. That's called Project Hood. That bag is from Project Hood. That is Pastor... he was the was the rooftop pastor, Project Hood. I don't know why yes, here he is. Man, I forgot his name. Corey Brooks, Pastor Corey Brooks. And I've been talking about this for a long time. But man, y'all need to get involved with him. If you're in Chicago, he's trying everything. He's trying to get everything that we talked about. What is it? Work training, learn a trade, helping people with resumes, any help if they need some tutoring. He's working on a community center run by all volunteers to see, to make sure that people in the neighborhood are being educated and developed, and how to learn to fend for themselves rather than having to tap the government for help. Because when you're under the government's like under their heels, they're going to keep you down there. And unfortunately, a lot of people are falling to that. But yeah, they have reentry services. I think Tyler Perry actually funded the last part of this movement for Project Hood. He's already got a lot of stuff going. Financial literacy, yeah. Food giveaways, everything. So I'm not getting paid by any of these people. All I know is that I sent some emails to Pastor Corey Brooks, and he welcomed my ideas. Let's go for now. I really hope that you look into Project Hood, okay? I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.